and Carla.
Right.
Okay, so as many of you know, I'm working on a memoir about the Free State Project. And this is currently my opening to the book. The way the book works is it incorporates sort of my story and a lot of you here's story, and it includes Facebook posts and memes and which is actually, I'm quite okay. Although I'm using that in the roast.
No, you're not.
This is also prose, it's not a poem. But they're only 25, so if you get bored, you can time it out for yourself. And it's called 25 Things You Didn't Know About Me. And as Antigone said, some of you may know some of these things. 1. I don't believe in God, but I talk to him quite often. He has yet to come through on any of the big stuff, like making my ovaries work. 2. I was raised in South Africa. Pa was a South African diplomat who worked for the apartheid regime. Ma worked on again, off again as a media liaison for the Department of Homeland Affairs. This made for a glamorous upbringing while stationed overseas, New York, Sweden, Brazil. But in Pretoria, South Africa, we drove a 1968 Austin Mini with only 2 working gears, second and fourth, which meant you could never come to a complete stop. 3. I attended 6 primary schools in 5 years. Moving that often will either toughen you up or eat you alive. I chose tough, with a dash of bully and a whole lot of charm. Looks counted for something too, and in 1982, at the age of 10, I was crowned Mafeking Primary School's Miss Mafeking. I want a hairdryer. My older sister Lizette refused to speak to me for a week. Mafeking, or Mabatu, depending on who you ask, Boer, Brit, or Tswana, was the capital of the independent homeland of Bophuthatswana, about a 3-hour drive from Oma's house in Pretoria. It was regarded as a hardship post. If you want to picture it, think Indian reservation. 4. I'm addicted to nicotine gum. My favorite flavor is the original, which I like to call ashtray flavor. Store clerks will not know what this means. 5. I still smoke too, socially, when I drink. Problem is, I drink every day. 6. I matriculated from Pretoria High School for Girls at 16, 2 years early. I was not a virgin. While at boarding school, I was once grounded by Miss Mullins, our headmistress, for sneaking out during Sunday rest to tan topless on the science school's lab roof. A teacher from Boys High spotted us while driving past. I've always wondered what possessed him to rat us out. 7. I believe in the adage, a true friend stabs you in the front. 8. I completed law school by the age of 21. I was a crappy student. I just discovered boys. I took Reactivan to cram for exams and squeaked by. 9. My favorite song lyric is from Drive All Night by Bruce Springsteen. I swear I would drive all night just to buy you some shoes. 10. I won a green card in the lottery, which is how I came to America. The U.S. consulate in Joburg told my then boyfriend, now husband, Louis, that he would have to marry me if he wanted a green card too. Alternatively, we could break up. We snuck off to Middleburg Courthouse and got hitched with only our parents in tow. We had to borrow wedding rings for the day and have never worn them since.
Yeah.
11. We immigrated to America on the 4th of July, 1995, through his nannies. Our first apartment was in the studio was a studio in the Tenderloin district of San Francisco. The definition of Tenderloin is the part of the city notorious for vice, crime, corruption, extortion, graft, etc. That etc. is a little unsettling, no? The nickname originated from the choicest part of meat, alluding to the luxurious diet of corrupt beat cops who made easy incomes from bribes. 12. I bite my nails compulsively down to the quick, but you will never see me do it.
Oh my God, that's true.
13. Since I will never be invited to inside the actor's studio, my answers to his Proustian questions are: 14. What is your favorite word? Pussyfooting. What is your least favorite word? Government. What turns you on? Freedom. What turns you off? Control of others. That's involuntary. What sound or noise do you hate? Squeaky styrofoam. If heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
Oh shit!
Apologies for ignoring you, darling. The bar is over there. 24. I moved to New Hampshire in 2008 as a member of the Free State Project. The Free State Project is, I quote, an agreement among 20,000 pro-liberty activists to move to New Hampshire, where they will exert the fullest practical effort towards the creation of a society in which the maximum role of our servants is the protection of life, liberty, and property. And 25, I am an anarchist. I believe government is force and should be overthrown.
Thank you, Carla. And I think you have had pieces on Ishtabella, yes?
Yes.
Excellent. You're one of the cool kids.